Welcome back to Art Adventures, the only show where I try to overcompensate for the lack of ability to go outside by painting as many outdoor cityscapes as possible and try to pass them off as plein air adventures. Let's get started! So today, we're gonna go plein air painting. Inside with Google Street View again. I know it's not really plein air painting if I'm looking at a picture instead of the actual subject, but I do want to do more cityscapes. That's kind of been my thing recently, and I'm still not back in New York, so I can't actually go outside and do any plein air pieces, but I will be soon, hopefully. Anyways, today we're going to be going around SoHo in Google Street View to find some interesting things, and then I'll screenshot them and use them as a reference. I don't see. Alright, so I'm here in SoHo, in Google Maps, of course, and yeah, I'm kind of just gonna drop myself somewhere and see how it looks, and see if I can find anything interesting. Ooh, okay, I really like the color of this building here. Ooh, honestly, I really just like the colors in general around this area. Also, the skies are really pretty blue right now. Ooh, also, fire escapes would be interesting to incorporate. I particularly like the fact that there are really tall skyscrapers in the background. It'll give you a really good sense of depth in that composition if I do decide to do it. Okay, I am on Spring Street near the CE trains, and ooh, hold on, just 1 second. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, I like this. I don't think I've seen a whole lot of trees in SoHo so far, and so I think this is really interesting. Oh, also, I love the color on the bricks here. It's so rich and vibrant, and especially the color in the trees as well. I know a lot of them are in shadow, but that's really interesting. Ooh, if I do decide to incorporate this side or something, then the dark blues over here would work really well. Okay, so I'm on West Houston Street right now, and I think the cross street is Sullivan Street here. Ooh, wait, the lighting just changed. I think this is a different day. They took this on a different day. Ooh, okay. I really like the colors here. I like the richer orange or red tones, and then this blue tone here on this building is really cool. I think that might actually be a white building, but just the way the lighting works right now, it makes it look really blue, and I think that's really pretty. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna screenshot this one as well. So I actually ended up with two pretty good options. There's this one on Spring Street and 6th Avenue, and there's this one on West Houston Street and Sullivan Street. I really like both for different reasons, but I have to choose one. For the first one, I really like the composition. I feel like the almost tunnel-like form that the trees create is really interesting, and I have never painted something like that before. Also, pretty much the entire street is in shadow, and it's only the tops of the buildings that get a lot of light. It really creates an interesting divide between the different elevations there. And for the other reference, I'm not too excited about the composition. I mean, it's kind of just a row of buildings. However, I absolutely love the colors in this reference. I feel like it's one of those scenes where the lighting is only this perfect for a moment, and so it would be almost impossible to capture in plein air painting. Well, I mean, that's kind of the point, but I mean, with something that only happens for a split second, it would be kind of hard. But here it would be interesting to do. So eventually I decided on doing the first reference. I really do still like the other one, but maybe I'll do it some other time. Anyways, let's get painting. So this one started off a little slow. The difference in value between the street in shadow below and the skies and the buildings was pretty drastic, so it took a while to layer enough paint on it to get it dark enough. I also had a lot of trouble with the trees because I could not get them to look right for the life of me. They were either like not green enough or like not dark enough, and I never seemed to be able to get the colors exactly how I wanted them. I used a mix of violet and phthalo green together for the darks, and the lights are sort of an emerald green. I'm not sure if that's a standard paint color name or something, but that's what the paint tube said, so. For the street below, I just tried to indicate all the forms. I didn't bother like drawing each individual single shop or object. I kind of wanted just to give the idea of a busy street in shadow. And so this is the final product. I really like how it turned out. I think the composition works really well here. Although maybe I should have like drawn out the windows here, or at least like sketched them out with a pencil before. I had a rough time getting the perspective right on them, and so I don't know, pro tip, always like actually sketch out anything that you're not trouble with drawing. It helps immensely. Anyways, that's all for this video. If you like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe, bell, do all the things that every other YouTuber asks you to do, because I'm not more than any one of them at this point, you know. I keep saying that at the end of my videos. Does it get boring? Tell me if it gets boring or anything, because I can try to change it up. I don't know. Anyways, merci pour avoir regardé et ça c'est tout.